just before the first ever screening for
Officer in Mecca, yes.
Yes. I'm wondering, with some of the controversy that surrounded the film and that's even come out today, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling nervous, as any filmmaker would, but I'm also feeling proud. And I proudly stand behind my film in spite of all the hate that has come my way.
So you're expecting a lot of debate today at the Q&A. Why is that?
Because it's a debatable film. There is going to be a discussion, there's going to be debate around it.
Before we talk about media explains in just a minute or so, can you sort of comment on what the threats that you received and just give us an update, as I'm sure everybody's curious to know?
The film has been public only for 4 weeks at this point. And we started receiving an enormous amount of hate mail as soon as we went public with the website and launched the trailer of the film. Most of it comes from the back end of the website. And with my web developer, I was able to trace some of the IP addresses where it's coming from, direct threats as well. So I'm dealing with it. What I'm surprised by is that it is happening so early in the life of this film. I expected a reaction, but I didn't expect it so soon. Because this is a film no one has ever seen. You guys are the first people to see this film. So it's a big burden to carry. I hope that we can change the discussion somehow.
What kind of, I guess, reaction were you expecting to have? You mentioned that you feel surprised with the reaction. What were your hopes for the film?
Well, you all just saw the film. I think there's nothing un-Islamic about the film. I always like to think, and me and my editor used to talk, that it's like a prayer, the film itself. And my previous work, over a long period of time, this happened, but it was really embraced by Muslim communities around the world. And I was hoping to ride on that. So I feel a little bit vulnerable at this point, having already exposed so much of myself to think of what the consequences might be. So I haven't really fully thought that through just yet. And to the people who are reacting in negative ways, I would just urge them to see the film, because it is always better to see something before you pass judgment.
Parvez, thank you so much for coming.